Right, the next band that comes along, that is coming along here on the Fatsa show, is a band called Shudderwall. Shudderwall, well, I'll tell you who they are in a minute as soon as I get them on the phone. No, I'm just joking. Shudderwall actually is the same family. They're two brothers and a sister. They're from France. And they are a trio, obviously. Two brothers and a sister makes three. Two and one makes three. And it consists of Emmanuel, come on, see you. No, that's a bit German. Emmanuel on the vocals and drums. Brother Christoph is all on guitars, vocal and piano. And the sister, because it's two brothers and a sister, her name is Florence. It's a nice name, Florence. She plays the bass and she does vocals. Very nice they are too. On this particular track that you're going to come up and listen to, listen when the sister, Florence, comes in on the backing. That makes it rather sweet. Now, this has been produced by a guy, according to here, a pretty famous guy, Californian producer, Scott Matthews. This guy. I've heard him on some YouTube things, you know, do his stuff, and he's pretty good, it's pretty hot. Everybody obviously has their taste. And according to the list here, this is a guy who has had several gold and platinum awards, and yes, and sold over 50 million units. Now, on this particular thingy that reads out, you kind of read it and you think it's the band, but I think they're talking about the producer there. But for my money, it's a good band for a trio. They got the idea of where they're heading and what they're doing. Production is a must for them, I would say, and I think that tweeting the knobs just a little bit more here and there to my ears will pull through. It could be that just a little. I mean, when something is done, let me put it to you this way. You take David Bowie, because the beginning of this track reminds me a little bit of the old original beginnings of David. It took him 6 years to get Space Odyssey into the charts. 6 years. That's 5 and a 1. 6 years from the moment he recorded it to get to where it was. So don't think because you record something it doesn't go anywhere, ain't going to go anywhere. No, I mean, this thing could pop up after 3 years and it'll, be a top. You don't know. But what I'm trying to say is that regardless how you produce it and how you manage it and whatever, and it comes out, and by the time it comes out, it could be a little bit outdated. Maybe, it's just an opinion. You could go back and do a little bit of this and a little bit of that and a bit of on the fader and a bit of that, and wacko, you could have a hit. Okay? So without further ado, let's listen to Shudderwall, two brothers and a sister, and I'll give you a little bit more info as we go along, alright?
If we were a drug, you'd have a problem.
Very true. So here they are, Shudderwall. Listen and I'll shut up.
Long and you're waiting for another moment to shine. The thing that you always wanted, finally you will never have. Your days are long and you're rolling people that you don't recognize. The gifts you've always expected, finally you will never have. The days are long and you're alone, and you're like a rat in a cage. with no words.
That's on a loop. Why? Because I want to say something. I really like that. The beat is there, my man. Love the beat. Like the way it started out. The vocals are nice. The vocals are nice. There's a little accent on there, but then, as we said, the trio, they're French. Okay, so that's really nice. It's a nice, very good. At 120 beats a minute, that is pretty good. Now, if it was 124 beats a minute, it could set you grooving a little bit more on the dance floor. But that is tight. Tight. A little tighter snare with the bass drum, some compression on the bass there, and you got yourself a nice little dance here. I will play that, I will spin it anytime. Like it. No problemo. And in fact, I will play that again. As for the harmonies, the sister, Florence, 10 out of 10. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely, not just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. That is Shudderwall. So close from the angels.
Music power.